Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day. Today's Wednesday, middle of the week. We're flying through February already, which is good. We're more than halfway through. Of course, many of us, especially the poor people on the East Coast, are just smashed with with snow. We probably, in the vicinity that I live, have about a foot of snow on the ground. Just not because of continual snow, just because now we're getting hit with, single-digit temperatures, so nothing is melting. And anyway, let's continue on with some of the folks that have appeared on my videos. And today we're going to continue on with another amazing fellow, the Giant, Brian Klaus, who's on the Snap No Tap, and he also produced his own video series, or he didn't produce it, Paladin, on strength training for MMA and grapplers and so on, and it was filmed at my gym, actually. What can I say about him? You got a guy who benches around 7, who deadlifts around 7, who squats close to 1,000 pounds, national champion, power lifter, and all of that pales in comparison to what kind of a man he is. He's boy, I'll tell you what, he helped me through more, just having a friend, a shoulder to lean on, to someone to talk to, someone to have fun with. I'm actually at a loss for words about him. He's just a great guy, and a tremendously strong and good, great grappler. That's just all there is to it. Great thrower. He's more of a thrower than he is a shot guy because of his size and injuries and whatnot. But don't think for a second that he doesn't know anything about that stuff, because he's also, like so many guys that I've met, a tremendous coach as well. And I'm proud to say he stuck it in a lot of people's asses, that try to get cute with him, and he snuffed them. And he's just that type of guy. Just great. Lives in the Michigan area. When he was training with me, he came, again, he was a part of the Tri-C program. He graduated from it and, flew out to Colorado to help film the, he came here and we all flew out together. And, unfortunately, he lost his grandmother during that period, and he had to fly back. And then he came back, to finish up the video. And, it's, what can you say about somebody like that? I mean, they're just, superlatives aren't enough. Tremendous sense of humor. And very intelligent, just book smart as well as street smart, and brave. I won't get into the details, but let me just put it to you this way. Brian doesn't run, okay? He doesn't know how, okay? That's just not in his character. Brian stands there and he fights and he wins. And he's just a great man. And I wish nothing but tremendous happiness and success for this guy in anything he chooses to do in life. When you're as strong as him, and when you're a champion as he was before he met me, you sometimes think, okay, well, when somebody's so firmly not just rooted in what they've done, but established, the man's a champion, will he be willing to listen to a little bit of, not critiquing, but a little bit of directional change? Like, one of the things I said is, right now your strength is overkill. It's diminishing returns, okay? If you're really focused on fighting, you've got to lay off that kind of a training and spend more time in a gym, get your weight down a little bit, and just enhance your natural athleticism. And he just did. I mean, no doubt about it. And the results were, staggering. And what's ironic is he still had all that phenomenal strength. It's sometimes hard to wrap your mind around numbers like that. Like when I was training as a kid with Radvan, the strongman, and he would do things with his hands and just things at his advanced age and strength. It's almost to the point of surreal, okay? You can't grasp it. And when people say that I'm strong, yeah, in my arms and things, but Brian was strong just all over. You know, I mean, I think in competition he squatted 950, and I believe, if I remember correctly, that he injured his knee getting under 1,000 pounds. This is all drug-free, you know, and I mean, this is staggering amounts of weight here. We're talking Paul Anderson type of squats. I mean, you know, and I know that there's guys who've, you know, done more naturally, but it doesn't matter. I mean, this is an immensely strong human being, okay? And as I said, he was so open to learning and sharing his knowledge, okay? You can't create something. You can't go to a store and buy somebody like this, okay? I've met a lot of men throughout the years in weightlifting circles, you know, powerlifting or bodybuilding, and frankly, I've met some very nice guys, and in their own way, they've done some incredible things. You know, Brian is, you know, just way out there, you know, and I admire him greatly and deeply. You know, it's easy to say, well, I woulda, shoulda, coulda, but you know what? Even with if I had a strong back, you know, didn't have the back injuries and knee injuries, I still wouldn't be squatting 1,000 pounds, okay? And even pound for pound, because of my body weight being lighter, the ratio wouldn't have been there. You know, the man just, you know, it's just incredible. I have an easier time deadlifting because when you're putting the weight across here, it compresses me. Like if somebody's tying me up, collar and elbow tie up, it hurts my back. But I know what it takes to do that kind of weight, and that same drive that made him squat nearly 1,000 pounds and all of that other stuff in the powerlifting world, he applied to his grappling, his martial arts, and it's just terrific. And again, the snap no tap, I mean, really, you know, showcases some of his abilities as they do Costa, and by no means is it a compendium of everything they know. Just a brief little moment in time that I am so glad we got caught on video. I'm just sorry that I didn't get Johnny Lira. The boxer and I were going to do a boxing series, and Johnny was, you know, sick at the time, and just things happened and we couldn't get it done, and I regret that a lot. But I'm so happy for the Snap No Tap series, and that the world will always have this on Brian and Costa as well. So somebody asked me, and in a nice way, why am I making these videos? And it's because I've said it before and I'll say it again. These are people that you may be familiar with if you purchase my video products or watch some of the clips. I may leave out someone here or there. Eventually I'll try to get to a lot of them. But they're important people to me, okay? And I feel that they're great people that you need to know of, at least. There's people that I've met that are, you know, frankly trash bags, and there's no reason to, you know, talk about them. I'm not one of these positive thinkers that thinks the whole world, everybody's great in the world. That's not, you know, realistic. There are some people that, you know, are also very good as people, but, you know, maybe not have the skill level, and that's fine. You know, they should be lauded for their great personality or their willingness or their helpfulness or whatever, and I'll be talking about some of them as well. But these are guys that are just, you know, really special in their own way. Now, I'll be talking about Brian Deneve. I'll be talking about Jeff Goldstein. Now, Brian Deneve, you know, is Eric Paulson still talks about this guy, even though I think he called him once Bruce by mistake. But Brian blew the doors off at a seminar and that he went to, and you know, Brian just had another one who had all the talent in the world. But you know what? Things happen in life, and people have different directions that they want to go in. And just he's another one that I'll get to, but. You know, wonderful people, all of them. And I'm a better human being for knowing people like this. So again, Brian, I want to thank you for being my friend. I want to thank you for coming into my life. And I've gotten a lot out of it as far as being a man. I can't say anymore. So guys, I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.